Hi guys, it's Valerie. Today we are going to be doing a small hand weight workout. So grab your weights. We're going to need those in just a second, but we are going to start our class with some simple jumping jacks. So we're just warming up the body, warming up the shoulders. Hands going all the way up and all the way down. Your fingers are almost touching. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's grab those weights. Okay, so we're going to do kettlebell swings. So you want your toes out and your heels in. You can only have, it's easier if you to just take one weight. You can take one weight. We're going to come down and lift up. When you come down, you really want to thrust your hips forward. And when you come back, you want to make sure that your knees are staying over your ankles and I'm not coming forward. So you're coming down and lifting up. Ready? Here we go. Down and up. Try to use your hips to push yourself up. Really squeezing the glutes at the top. Reaching those arms up. Full body workout here. You got it. Last 5. Last 4. 3. 2 and 1. Nice job. Let's go back to those jumping jacks, lifting it up. All the way up, all the way down. You got it. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab those weights. Let's come back into those kettlebell swings. You can do one weight or two. Whatever feels good for you. Really push those hips. Drive it forward. You got it. Sitting back on those heels and driving it up. So the weight is not in your toes. It's in the heels, no matter where I'm at. Weight is back. Seat is back. Knees don't go past the toes. I'm not rounding my back when I come up. My back stays nice and straight. It's just the legs pushing me up and the arms lifting up to the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We are going to grab both weights, toes out, heels in, feet wider than hip width distance apart. You're going to bring those hands down in front of you, palms facing your thighs, lower down, bring it all the way up. We're doing a squat with an upright row. Sumo squat down, upright row. Think about pulling those knees out and really squeezing those glutes as you come up. Squeezing the shoulders. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed down your back. And I'm not here with my shoulders by my ears. They're down and relaxed. If 2 weights is too much, drop that weight. Just take one. You're still doing it. And if that's too much, you can drop that weight too. My back stays nice and straight here. I'm not rounding forward. Straight back. Weight in the heels. You got it. Last one. Nice job. Grab that other weight. We're going to go into curtsy lunges with a bicep curl. So, palms facing forward. You're going to ground that left foot. Take that right foot behind you. Curl it out. Come forward. Curl it out. This takes balance and coordination. We're going to go nice and slow, making sure that we got a good solid bicep curl where my hands come all the way down and then all the way back up. I'm stepping my foot far enough behind so that my opposite knee doesn't go past my toe. You can drop that knee to the floor if you feel confident that you can come back up okay. Nice job. Working the lower body and the upper body at the same time. You're doing great. Here we go. Core is tight. We're not using momentum because we're going nice and slow. We got one more each side. Last side, here we go. And up, nice job. Coming back into those sumo squats, you can have both weights or one. Toes out, heels in. We're coming down and lifting up. Coming down and lifting up. Nice job. Making sure the weight's in the heels. We're sitting back. My back is straight. I'm not rounding forward. My core is tight. I'm sitting my hips and my booty back so that my knees don't go past my toe. Nice job. Last one. Grab that other weight. Let's go back to those curtsy lunges. Grounding into both feet, hands forward. And then we're gonna curl it out and up and back. Nice job. Slow and controlled. Getting that nice strong bicep curl. Stepping that foot back. I'm not twisting the knees. If this bothers your knees, just do regular reverse lunges. If it's too much on your hands, drop those weights. You got it, core tight. Working those legs and those arms. You got this. Last one on each side, starting now. And good job. We're gonna take both weights. You're gonna squat it down just a little bit. We're gonna take that right arm, reach it up, bring it back down. Left arm, over, in, over. I'm using the core and the shoulders. You wanna make sure that I'm not rounding forward. My chest is up. I'm just reaching up. Simply reaching up like I'm trying to grab something with my opposite arm. My knees are slightly bent, so they're not straight and hyperextended. You got this. Come on. Keep it going. Try not to reach over. You're just reaching straight up towards the sky. There you go. Last one on each side. Good job. We're going to move into wood choppers. So we're going to start from the left side going to the right. So we're going to bring the hands together. You're going to squat down, bring it to the left, and then reach it up towards the sky. So I'm coming down. I'm coming to the outside of that left knee. You can drop that weight if you want to. And I'm coming up, down, and up. My hips stay nice and square to the front of the room. I'm using that core, using those arms, I'm using those legs, I'm using everything. So my weight comes down to the outside of my knee. My back stays straight. If you can't go that far down before your back starts to round, then just go as far as you can. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Nice job, opposite side. We're going to squat it down to the right. Down and up. Good job. Using that core. My arm stays straight. It's just a rotation with my body. Your shoulder might be burning. You're doing great. Keep it moving. The weight is in my heels. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Nice job. Lift it up. Grab that other weight. Let's go back to those shoulder presses. It's up. It's up. My palm is facing forward when I come up. I'm just reaching up and over. Nice work. Slow and controlled. No thrusting the weights around. You're moving them with intention. Strong arms. Strong core. Strong legs. Slight bend in the knees. You got this. One more. Each side. Lift it up. Great work. Okay, let's do those wood choppers. Drop one weight down. We're going to squat it to the left. You know the drill. Squat it down. Lift it up. Down. Up. The knees can be hip distance apart or wider. Whatever feels good on your knees. Toes can be pointed out slightly. That also will help with the knees. My back is nice and straight. My shoulder blades are together and down. You're doing great. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're switching it over to the other side. Feet wide. We're gonna go out to the outside of the right leg this time. Drop it down, lift it up. You're doing it. You got it. Coming to the outside of that right knee. My weight is back in my heels. I'm sitting it back. My back is straight. You got this. Just a little baby squat. You don't have to get all the way down. You got this. Keep it going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to do some obliques with our weights. Just one weight again. You're going to take your hand. One arm goes behind the head. One arm holds the weight. We're going to bend those knees slightly. We're going to slide that arm down the leg and come back up. Slide it down, come back up. Our core is tight. Slow and controlled. I'm not rounding my shoulders forward. My chest is shining forward. My shoulders aren't up by my ears. They're relaxed. My core is doing all the work. Last 5. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to come into a triangle pose. So one foot is going to be straight and the other foot is going to be perpendicular. So you want to imagine that the heel of the front foot lines up with the arch of the back foot. From here, we're going to pop our hip out. So think about being sassy. You pop that hip out. This is going to be targeting that back oblique area, that muffin top that hangs over your jeans. This is going to help tone that up. So we're going to take that arm, we're going to reach it up towards the sky. Then this arm is going to slide down. We're going to come up. Same thing here. You want to make sure that you're not rounding your shoulders forward, that you're shining your chest up. Maybe even gaze a bit your fingers if you have that balance. Nice and slow. My back stays straight. So if you can't go that far down, don't go that far down. It's however far you can go before your back starts to round. These tiny movements is going to be targeting that back area. Making sure that our core stays nice and zipped up. Here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach it up. Nice job. Let's do obliques other side. Hand behind the head. We're coming down and reaching up. Down and up. Core tight. Shoulders back and down. Chest is out. So we are using our core, not our shoulders. You got this. All the way down that leg. Our knees are bent slightly. You don't want to hyperextend those legs. That's going to cut off some circulation, cut off that blood flow, and we need that blood flow to go all the way around our body. Give us that nice oxygen-rich blood to power us through the rest of this ab workout. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's triangle it out on this side. This time the other foot is going to go straight in front of me. This foot's going to go perpendicular. My heel is lined up with the arch of this foot. I'm going to pop that hip out. I'm going to find my sassiness. I'm going to lift that left arm up towards the sky. I'm going to lower down and lift, down and lift. Targeting that muffin top. My core is tight. My back is straight. My arm stays locked out. So if you bend it, it's going to be a lot harder to control it. So try to keep that elbow nice and straight without hyperextending it. You don't want to feel that lock sensation. You just have a nice strong arm. Keep it stacked above this shoulder. So you're looking up if you need to help open up that chest. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, let's go back to our obliques on the other side, hand behind the head. We're coming down and back up. Really crunch it with that opposite side. We're crunching it in. Crunch it up. Crunch. The extra weight makes it a little bit more challenging. If it's too much for you, you can always drop it and make sure that you come all the way up. So it's not just a tiny little movement. You really want to loosen things up and try to challenge yourself without hurting yourself. Listen to your body, but give yourself a little push. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to triangle our feet out, lift that arm up towards the sky. We're dropping it down and coming back up. You can gaze up at your hands, your hand that's up towards the sky. If you want to play with your balance, take it slow if you have to. This is a tricky posture, so if you need to slow it down and really feel this, go for it. Quality over quantity. You know the drill. Here we go. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Nice job. Coming into obliques on the opposite side. Here we go. And crunch. Really squeeze and squeeze. Keep everything nice and tight. So if someone was going to come karate chop you, your core is tight, your chest is out, your shoulder blades are pulled together. I'm not rounding forward. I'm not dumping into the side. I'm doing this with intention. Everything is contracted. Keep it going. Doing great. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Triangle it out the opposite way. Pop that hip. That's very important. That arm goes up towards the ceiling. I'm looking up and forward. So my hand is going to move. So make sure that it stays stacked on top of that shoulder. That's going to help with your balance. My shoulder is pulled back. So I'm not rounding forward. My shoulder's not dumping. My palm stays facing forward. You got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to come down onto the floor. Let's keep those weights. We're going to come into a boat pose. So you can have your feet on the floor, and what you basically want to do is you want to sit up nice and tall, and you're going to start to lean back, and as soon as you feel those abs all contract to keep you nice and upright, that's where I want you to hold. You're going to bring your weights together. You're going to bring them forward and up. We're doing a little chest press here. If you want to play around with your core strength, lift those feet off of the mat. Maybe even straighten your legs. Push it up towards the sky. You can keep them on the floor. Here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's come all the way down to the mat. Take one of your weights with you. We're going to lift one foot up towards the sky and then switch it out. Lift it up, switch it out. Lift it up. Maybe you want to drop an arm every time the leg drops. Just make sure that that core is staying nice and tight. Your low back is glued to that mat. You want to make sure of it. If that's too much, even with the weight, you can drop the weight, take your hands, and just work those legs. But you can do this. Hands up. Let's go. Dropping it down and up. Down and up. Here we go. 3 more each side. Come on, you got this. Last 2. Let's give it all you got. Last 1. Nice job. Let's come back up into that boat pose. Whew. Recline it back. Shoulder press it out. Up and down. Your chest is shining towards the ceiling. Your gaze can be up towards your hands. Just make sure you're not kinking your neck. My core is nice and tight. You can lift your heels off the ground if you want that extra challenge. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower it all the way down. Bring one of those weights with you. Feet up, lower, and up, lower. That core is nice and tight. You're squeezing everything in, navel to spine. Breathing. Breathing is very important. 3 more each leg. Nice and slow and controlled. Last 1. Nice job. Drop it down. Okay, we're going to move into our last group of exercises. We're going to start with flies. So hands out. You don't want to drop your hands all the way down to the ground. That's going to be a lot for your biceps. So we're going to keep our arms slightly bent and then bring them together. down, and together. You got this. Palms facing each other. We're working those pecs. Making sure everything is nice and tight. This will also make sure that everything stays nice and perky. You got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to come into X's. So what we're going to do is make an X with our body. You can have a weight in your hand. Let's do that. Weight in each hand. And then you're going to lift your right arm and your left foot, lower it down. Lift, opposite legs. So you're just doing cross motions across the body. If this is too much for your shoulders, drop those weights. Maybe you kind of punch it out so your arms are more in like a chest press kind of fashion. That's a lot easier on your shoulders. If you really want to challenge your biceps and your arms, keep those arms out as long as you can. Just don't totally flat them out on the floor. That might hurt your shoulders. Here you go. We're almost done. One more each side. Nice job, guys. We're going to come back into our... Oh my God, I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, laterals. We're coming in. Flies together. This time when we come out, okay, we're gonna do our flies. So arms out, knee, elbows slightly bent. We're gonna come in and down. But this time when we come in, we're gonna bring our pinkies together and come down. Pinkies together, come down, pinkies together. You got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, we're on our final X's. So arms out, legs down. We're reaching up and opposite. Our core is tight. Our low back is pushed into the mat. You got this. Maybe your arms are bent like mine, or maybe your arms go out a little bit wider. If they're extended, that's going to be working more of your bicep and your shoulders. You got this. We're almost done. Last 5. Each side. Tight core. Reaching up. You got this. And reach. Last 2. Come on, you got 1 more left. Each side. And then we're done. Nice job. Drop those weights. Let's come into a wide leg forward fold. Lift the body up nice and high, and then reach it forward. Maybe grab for opposite toes. Come on over to the right leg. Stretch it out, and then over the left leg. Make sure you stretch it out. Stay nice and hydrated. Once again, my name is Valerie, and that was your small weight workout. Thanks.